Hello, everybody. How you doing? My name is Rich Guzman.
Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Ace Guzman.
And we're Ace and Rich, and welcome to our live here on Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are going to be talking about something really powerful this evening. So gather around, share this out, because this information is very vital, and it is gold. Come on. Is it gold?
Yes,
Is it gold?
of course.
It's gold. It's gold.
Yes.
All right. So anyways, guys, the title, as you can see, says, "Have you awakened them yet?" What do I mean by that?
I don't know. What do they think? What do you think it means, actually?
Well, first of all, let's make sure people can hear us.
Yeah.
Guys, can you hear us and see us okay? Put it in the chat so we can make sure that the audio is good. All right. Let's see.
Yeah, let us know in the chat that you guys can hear us.
See, Tracy says that.
We got sound?
I'm awake.
Yes, thank you, Tracy. Thank you.
Okay, good.
All right,
awesome.
Tracy.
So really excited
right.
about this topic today because it's one of the things that this information is not really talked about a lot.
It really is not.
And this is more like high level stuff, some secrets, some important things to really help you understand your marketing. Now, you ever notice that no matter what you do, if it's generating leads, building a business online, following up with your emails, creating content, especially.
Right.
You ever notice that things don't always seem to work out the way that you expected?
Those expectations are pretty high too.
Right.
Yeah.
And I noticed that with a lot of people that we coach as well. And it's because the way they're being taught, not by us, of course, but out there, is that they focus on just the actual tactics, right? The tactics can only go so far with your marketing, okay?
Yes.
Number one thing you must understand is that you have to understand the psychology
Yes.
of the marketing.
We were having this discussion earlier today, and this is
Yes.
why we thought about talking about this.
This is so crucial and so key for you guys to get it, okay? This helped us many years creating content, following up, doing everything that we do with marketing, even content, right? And it's really understanding three basic principles, okay? And it's very simple: hook, story, offer. Hook, story, offer. And what does that mean? What does that mean? Right? Well, it has something to do with how you present yourself on the internet to really attract someone. So if you see the title says, "Have you awakened them yet?" That just means that you haven't awakened them yet at all.
Well,
And
who's them?
I'm referring to your audience.
Okay. See, there you had me right there for a minute. Okay, I'm like, who's the them?
I'm referring to your audience.
Yes, it is your audience.
And I want you to understand something. Let's begin from the very beginning. Like, the first step, which is really important, is the hook. Okay? How do you hook your audience? Because the problem is, whether you want to believe it or not, when you're creating content, whenever you're following up with your marketing, whenever you're doing what you're doing, your audience is literally asleep. They're not even awake. They are completely asleep. So how do you wake them up from being asleep? So you have to hook them, right? So we talked about hook, story, offer. The hook actually causes them to not become asleep anymore, right? And then they start to pay attention to you. Then they move into this different phase called awareness. They start to be aware of your presence because of the hook that you gave them. Okay? You see how it ties together?
Yes, it does. It connects.
Yes.
Right?
Very, very powerful.
And there's a process in the very beginning after the hook as it leads into the awareness.
Yes.
Yes.
Exactly. So if they're asleep, the only way to get their attention is to hook them, right? So let me give you an example. I got a title over here. It's called, "Have You Awakened Them Yet?" Right? That's a hook.
Right.
It's a hook. That kind of hook will get attention.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So I want to hook them so they can wake up from their sleep land, their dreamland, right? Because the attention span of people on the internet right now is just very, 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 very short. So you must hook them to get their attention. If not, they're just going to stay asleep and they're not going to pay attention to you. Okay? So I hope you really get that. All right? So once you do that and then become aware, the awareness is where you start to create the story, where you start to talk about yourself, right? Hi guys, we're Ace and Rich. And, before starting our journey with entrepreneurship, we met in 2010 and we became homeless. And things weren't, like great and everything. We actually had to literally start all the way from the bottom and start from scratch. Even though we never gave up on our business, we actually struggled a lot. Okay? Couldn't get any results. Couldn't figure out this thing for the life of me. You couldn't figure it out. And
Nope,
it was horrible because now when we end up in Motel 6,
Yes.
when we were homeless, we just kept grinding and working and really thinking, are we doing the right thing? Is this really getting us to our goal, getting us to our result? And the reality is that it wasn't, because we weren't really investing in ourselves as much as we used to. So what I did there, guys, is I gave you the story. I gave you a little bit of the story.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
But I can't give you the story and the hook.
No.
Right? I can't do that because you're not awakened yet. Right? You're
Right.
you're not alive yet. You're still asleep.
Yes.
Because your mind was in a particular place before this live came on.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So once you get to this aware state, this is how you begin to awaken them. Right? This is how you awaken them. See, awaken is a whole nother level. Because once someone's aware and you tell them your story, then you awaken them, which is an amazing feeling, right? And when you awaken them, what do? Now you could say, we were homeless and things weren't going great for us and we were trying to figure things out. But all that changed when I found an amazing opportunity.
Right.
All that changed
Right.
when I figure out how to learn marketing, with what I'm about to share with you right now.
Exactly.
So now I'm going from asleep, aware, awake, which is hook, story, offer. Again, asleep, aware, awake, hook, story, offer.
Yes.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
You have to do it in that order, because if you don't, what happens is you're speaking at the wrong time.
And too many marketers have made this mistake where they actually skip this part.
Yeah.
They go straight to the tactics when this actually is on a psychological level.
Yeah, and this is like the big picture. This is the big thing that most people don't really know about.
Yes.
And a lot of people struggle, but they really don't know why, because they don't know marketing. They don't understand the psychology. Marketing is really connections, right?
Yes.
And how do you create that connection is that you understand the psychology of the connection.
Right.
Right? How to connect, right? In order for you to connect with your ideal prospect, you have to make sure that you are connecting in a way that you understand the psychology of what they're thinking in their mind.
Yes.
When you're creating the content, okay? Or your sales process and things like that, right? So think about it. If I gave you a hook right now, okay? All right? Have you awakened them yet? That was the hook. Okay, I got you. I got you interested. I got you piqued, right?
They don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is.
It's a curiosity-based
Right.
type headline.
And then now
Mhm.
I went to the aware state of like telling you the story,
Right.
right? How we began, how we struggled,
Right.
how we became homeless.
Mm-hmm.
You're ready for the story because I hooked you first, right? And now that I got you reading the story, listening to the story, now I've awakened you,
I don't know. Have they awakened yet?
and I'm letting you know about the offer, right? No, it's true.
Yeah.
It's true. And these are the 3 steps that if you really focus on in your marketing, you'll create more connections with your content, with your emails, with everything that you do online. Really powerful, guys.
Yeah.
Really powerful.
Yes.
And you know what? This kind of stuff it's the kind of thing that's not really talked about a lot. And you'll see people come to this live, bounce in and bounce off, because most people, they want to avoid this.
They do.
They don't want to know about this.
Exactly.
Because they want it to be easy. They're looking for the shortcut, right? So the ones that are here watching this, and also if you're watching the replay, you're getting, I'm telling you right now, you're getting gold when I'm sharing this information with you. Okay? Because this is how you connect with your ideal prospect. If you have your own business, this is how you connect with your ideal clients. Okay? You must understand this philosophy and these steps and these processes.
Yes, very important. And, we teach this in our workshops. We have one coming up this year.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait. And should we say what it is?
Sure.
Well, I will be launching Protege very, very soon. You guys know the name now. It's Protege. And people are going to be coming over here to the beautiful sunny island of Puerto Rico, where I am going to be working with them one-on-one. Ace is as well. And we're going to transform people's lives dramatically. It's going to be amazing.
It is.
It's an amazing experience for the individual, because we don't want a whole group of people coming at once, because information gets lost in translation, right? So when we actually can spend time with that one person,
Yes,
we actually can really focus on the problems at hand, because
right.
everybody is in a different place in their journey.
Exactly. Because
Yeah.
most typical workshops that are out there, they're really not involved coaching. There is no coaching involved. I mean, they say they do, but really there's no real coaching. And what we notice is when we work one-on-one with an individual client, they gain more information and they can learn faster this way, kinesthetically, versus being in a group crowded room with people, and then they feel like they're left out, right? And then they end up going back home from those live events, and then what happens from that live event is they're lost, they're frozen, they're paralyzed, they forgot what they just learned, they feel like they don't want to take any action, and then this is what causes a lot of the percentage of the failure rate.
Oh, absolutely. And
it's a contributor to it.
You got to learn this information that we share with you. It's not negotiable. If you want success,
yes,
and you want to grow your business successfully online,
yes,
you want to make sure that you focus on the hook, the story, the offer. But understand, when you go through those 3 steps, they're going to be asleep in the beginning, so you got to have that hook.
Yes.
And then when you become aware, okay, when they become aware, it's because now they're ready for the story, okay. And then from there, you've awakened them. Now you can talk about your offer.
Is this making sense? Let us know in the chat.
Simple steps. Simple steps.
Yes.
Okay? All right, guys. Let's check out the chat and let's see if there are any questions. Let's see here. Tracy Lee, David William Toomey. Let's see who else we got here. Is that Aaron? Aaron, how you doing, Aaron? Welcome to the live.
Ollendorf. Yeah, Ollendorf. Hello, Aaron. Nice to meet you. Welcome to the live. David Toomey. Yes, human
Jeremy.
nature, easy shortcuts.
Yeah, absolutely.
Human
Simple
nature.
shortcuts, understanding the psychology and how to really communicate effectively on the internet. And really, because when you're on the internet, right, and you're understanding what we're sharing with you this evening, understand communicating on the internet is different from communicating in person.
Very different. Yes.
So there's so much busyness going around the internet, right? You got YouTube, Facebook.
Lots and lots
TikTok,
of distractions.
Lots of distractions. So you got to focus, like, how could I pull them away from all that distraction?
Right.
Because they're in this sleep state of just.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So number one, you got to hook them.
Yes.
And after you hook them, I'm telling you right now, they got to become aware. You got to make them aware. And that's how you hook them. Everything ties together. And after they become aware, you have awakened them. And then now you can present your offer. Because everybody always wonders, like, okay, if I'm creating content, like, when do I say this, or when do I say that, or how do I say this? And this is the answer to that problem. Okay? I would write this down. Literally. I know this is recorded, but I would write it down. When you write it down and you really look at it,
you'll get it then.
You'll get it.
It'll start clicking. You're not going to understand it unless you actually go to our Protege program to understand it. But what we're doing is we're giving you a teaser, an inside view of the experience of what we're trying to explain here in layman's terms, basically. Because it is psychology involved, and it's important that you understand that you are a marketer. A lot of people, when they're asked about what do they do for a living, many people have different titles and things like that. but we basically help people break through.
Yep.
So if somebody asks us, you know, hey, Ace Rich, what do you do? We help people break through the system. They break free from the system and they have their breakthroughs so that they can tap into their passion and turn it into profit. And they know what they're doing with online marketing and becoming marketers. So that's what we focus on. So when we focus with teaching you about the psychology of sales, a lot of this is involved with content creation, content marketing, and also creating and structuring your content in a way that it follows these formulas that we were just talking about just now.
Absolutely.
Yes, the hook story offer.
Hi, Allie. How you doing? You got Allie over here. So, guys, was this valuable or what? Was this information amazing? Right? Because now there's no wondering. Right? There's no wondering, like, what do I say? Or how do I say it? In what order?
Right.
It's very simple. Hook, story, offer. Okay? All right, guys. With that being said, my name is Rich Guzman.
And my name is Ace Guzman. Thanks for actually watching us here live, and we'll be back next time.
Yep, absolutely. And we'll see you on the new live very soon, guys. Have a great weekend.
All right. Have a good one. Bye.